All right, folks, let's just hope that everything here works. I know one thing's already going to be broken. I forgot I've got to update the chat window beforehand. I've also got to get used to the lag on the YouTube side of the house. So everyone, let me know that you can hear me. Let me know how levels are doing, because it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So are you able? Is my voice coming through? The words are good. The music's good. The levels are good. You can hear me. You can hear the music. The music isn't too obnoxious. I want it just to be, give us a little tunes in the background. That's what I like to hear. So cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. I was just sitting down to work on a brand new Horde base, and no music. The sound is doing the thing with the words here. If I give you a little bit more, let me do that here and then turn it down over here. Maybe then you get a little bit of the music. Really low. All right. I'm just going to dive in. This is no preamble, folks. I am just building a Horde base in the prefab editor. I'm winging it. I'm trying to get back, head bobbing to the silence. Oh man, see, this is the joy, folks. Let's see if I stop. Oh well. I hear it. Why don't y'all hear it? See, this is the challenge, folks. When you stream on both YouTube and Twitch, you got to kind of do things a little bit differently on each side. But I'm going to jump on in. I hope everyone's been enjoying Alpha 21. If you have any questions as I'm building here, just ask. I'm here to just kind of hang out. I've gotten to the habit of this when I was for a while. Let me jump into game here. Maybe we went selective death. Well, we'll see if you can hear the game audio. That'll be the next big thing. So let's just get in here and place some blocks and see if you can hear. Can you hear that? Ah, okay. So we've got some sound. Okay. So when I design, folks, I typically I will either draw out something in Excel or, okay, awesome. Or I do something brilliant like this. Let's see if the camera will want to pick it up. It doesn't want to because I'm using NVIDIA. But I scribble on a sheet of paper. So I have this idea of a base and I have no idea if it'll work. But I'm sick of doing the same old stuff, so I want to try something different. So I'm going to just start off and give myself a nice big platform to work with. So, boom. There we've got a big concrete pad. And let's see. How big do I want to make this? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. 5. 5 is always a good number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we're going to build up in this corner. I'm going to be using, and how high do we want this to go? I wanted this to be high. I want this to be a little bit high. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that'll work. So this is going to be, zombies are going to come up and they're going to have 2 different paths they can take. How did I miss the bottom of this and how did it not fill that out? That's going to cause us some real problems later on. We can just do that. Very confused why it didn't do that. All right, so we got a big solid block. Very fancy, very, very fancy. So we're going to have ladders on this side. We'll paint the thing once it's done. Right now, I just want to get the concept and we'll do some testing on it. I'll have to port it into a world once we get to the actual testing aspect of it. So we're going to put ladders everywhere on this whole darn side. I want the zombies to be able to come up any way they want. I haven't done much in terms of ladder base. Cube 1/4 Giganto. Exactly. All right. All right. See if that is. There we go. Sorry, I'm just futzing with music here on my end. So the idea, I think I want to have them come up. Let me see my design plan here. And then they're going to route out this way. Oh, that's right. That's right. Here's where it's a little bit different than what I've normally done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that as far as we want to go? And let's see. 1. So 1 there. 3. My counting will make sense in a second. And, so someone had, mentioned I don't use blade traps, and I don't use blade traps typically because they are really bad with frame rates. But I've got this like ripping new PC, and I want to play with some ideas where I just don't care, how bad the frame rates are going to be. So that's going to go there. That one will go there. So we're gonna make this as a dual path base, and it's going to have all the freaking yeah, slice and dice plus. I've got some other ideas for this one, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And I think we're gonna go like this. Yep, like that. And then this is going to carry something like this to here, maybe about that far. And then we're going to put some arches at the bottom of this because I want it to be. And when I start bases, folks, I always kind of start just generically. I work with cubes, and then you'll see that I use a lot of different shapes. I try to do the shapes afterwards, though, when I'm initially building conceptually like this. Oh, Blonde, don't even... This is not a UL build. Not in a million years. Yeah, no worries, Geeky. I'm just, like I told folks, I was going to build anyway. I'm already changing my mind on how I was going to build this. That's the joys of building, though, right? So Shift Z lets you go inside of a block like that. I might have this go out and in and back. Okay. Yeah. Got ideas. All right, let's go back and take this. We're going to want ladders on both sides, and I'll show you why in a second. Because we want them to be able to come from the outside, but then we want, if they get knocked off back from the inside, folks, the ideas, they just keep coming. I got more ideas. Yes. I'm changing my whole original concept. Okay, how are we going to do this? Okay, so zombies will come up here and here. They'll loop around here. I might actually have them come back into the sides. So this could be expandable. Ooh, like a shooting range. Oh, watch this. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong block. That's not what we want. That's going to be ugly. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do this. This is definitely... I have not tried something like this. So that's an interesting question, Blonde. I want to say it's 14. But this is what got me thinking about this build. Devil Dog did that insane base. I don't know if you remember it, the mousetrap base it was absurdly tall, and that 14 blocks doesn't seem to relate to height. So if the main defensive base here, for example, we're going to pull this in diagonal. If it's like right here, so we're going to outline it here, 1, 2, 3. How are you able to update the access the updated version of the game? The updated version isn't out yet. Yeah, the Carnival of Chaos, that's what it was. Before I had a newer version of I had the 20.7, I can't remember which version because I was doing integration testing for the Fun Pimps. But I no longer have that because they've shut down that testing, which is fine. All right, let's think of how to do this smart, because I do want to start to think about blocks in this in terms of how we save resources. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, we'll get to that. We're just gonna build for right now. We're gonna build, and then I'm gonna trim back the blocks so that, you know, if someone wanted to build this, they wouldn't have to use quite this obnoxious amount of resources. Now, granted, the way I typically build and when I play in vanilla, I would build this anyway, but not everyone would. Do I want that to go back one? I think I might. I think that might be too close for comfort for me. Yeah, we're going to shave this a little bit. So we're going to go boom, boom. And actually, we're going to do it this way. We're going to go Shift G. Oh, man, do I have that set up on this? Oh, I set it up. I'm sorry, folks. I would have my keyboard commands showing. You doing a giant resource intensive build? Nah, I would never do that. So here's the cool thing on when you're in the prefab editor, you can just grab chunks like this and delete them and replace them when you realize that's not what you really wanted. So I can take this whole chunk and move it back like that and just replace it. So I think that's good. So that's going to give me 4 blocks away on each side. Is 4 enough? It's a good question. Ultimate build collab. You know, Tem has been so busy. We talk to each other probably every few days. But we have not done a collab in a hot minute. He joined me for my charity stream that I did last year and was absolutely incredible. We had a blast. We did some Twitch integration. He donated $1 for every zombie that we killed, which was incredible. So that was awesome. So this is going to be the fighting position up here. But I'm thinking actually, and I got to think of also, like, when I build these, I want it to have a big part of me in base building, folks. It's got to be pretty. There's got to be there's got to be some cool looks to it. And I got to figure out how we're going to get in here. That's the other thing. I'll want to have a ramp coming into here somehow because I like having vehicles be able to get in easily. We're going to want to have a crafting area. I want multiple lanes. So to give you an idea what I'm thinking here is 4 lanes to fight in. That's probably 1 lane. So fighting position 1 right there. The Combine was top tier material. The Combine was something, man. And I also, my other goal for this one, folks, I wanted this one to be like a crazy ass stress test for my PC to see what it can handle. I think this needs to be 1 over. because once they get up to the top, how far is that? Is that reasonable? I think that's reasonable. This next one might not be, though. That's going to be the problem. And this is a really short turn here, but I kind of need it to be. So this will be a vault door here. Now, the problem is they're going to drop down and get super freaking angry when they hit the bottom and start destroying things. So we'll have to think of how to deal with that. And I've got some ideas. Ooh, you know what? I do have some ideas. I do have some ideas. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start building the top position here. We might fill in more of this in a second. What are folks thinking on Alpha 21 right now, by the way? Anyone have feelings, thoughts, emotions? We need us some powered vault doors. I'm just gonna, grab a stack of 500. Blade traps. So blade traps are going over here. So this is what I didn't get into. And this is going to go over top. So I should have actually built this up. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to go up a lot more. I'm going to open up some of that wall so that obviously we can shoot through there. Again, I'm just building for the purpose of building right now. But I wanted... How are we going to do this? Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Don't want to be a negative Nancy. Yeah, I know. I know how everyone is. All right. This is the joy of building in this format, though, folks. I do like working in the prefab editor because you get to kind of theorize without worrying about gravity, which is a, obviously a thing. All right, one more down. So the blade traps that I'm putting way the hell out here are not going to be repairable. All right, we know that. That needs to go down one more, maybe? Will that work? A21 going to be the most controversial gameplay that they've done in a while. Yeah, I don't doubt that. It definitely does have... All right. So zombies, if they screw off the side there, they're definitely going to hit that. Do I do it like that? Or here's a question. Will zombies duck under a blade trap? Will they? Do we know? Do you know? They will duck under so many things. Let's try this. YouTube poggers, what's going on, my buddy? I'm just screwing around tonight. Just building some random shit. Having some fun. Drinking a beer. Chilling like a villain. Your vids on Alpha 21 have just been freaking banging. And hey, Ed, anyone who's here who doesn't know who Pre-Built is, go check out his channel. He's awesome. He makes some amazing content. Goodness, it's 4 a.m. You're like, why the hell am I up? Yeah, buddy. For sure. All right. And for anyone that was expecting an action-packed stream, that is not what this is. This is me just bringing you into my house while I'm building. So you can see a little bit of my thought process as I put Horde bases together. For good or for bad. And I've spent so much time in these menus and you'd think I'd know them all by now, but man, there's some parts that I know what I want. And I still can't remember where to find them for the life of me. You know what? The water is going to be better than it was. That's all I have to say. I don't know what else to say other than that. It's going to be better than it was. Oh man, yeah, I felt bad for Lathan because I could just see his face and he's just like, ugh. But I mean, he said, like, coming into it, he was trying really hard not to oversell it. You could tell that very clearly. So that was my sense. Yeah. Those, so, you know, I don't know, for anyone who streams, it's stressful on the best of days. 7 Days to Die is a perfect game with no bugs. And I honestly can't imagine what it's like for Lathan. Trying to manage Rick and Joel's craziness. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this for years, pre-built. I wish they scripted the dev streams a little bit more. I mean, it's tough as is. Why wouldn't you have like a plan? No, it's totally a hot mess. They get on there, half the time shit doesn't work. Yeah, it's just a mess. I don't know what else to say. More ideas as I'm thinking through this, folks. So this is going to carry around the side, needs to line up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the unnecessary changing is frustrating. I agree. I think I talked about that ad nauseum in my video, the end of 7 Days to Die. Because I've got pretty strong feelings there of like, hey, have an idea of your game design and where you want to head. I'd be okay if they even tweaked from alpha to alpha, but they're not tweaking. They're completely re-envisioning. And that's where I think you get into some problems. So, but I will say, like, there are some things in there that I am super excited about. The new POIs look gorgeous. I do think that those will be good. All right, and I've got to start thinking in terms of, because we're still in alpha, 21, so cable management is a nightmare. Yeah, we'll have to see how they'll learn by looting with the builders. That is still a concern with mine. And I had some interesting back and forth with Lazman, who's one of their developers. And he's like, hey, well, won't people just grab stuff for them? And I was like, yeah, except for the people grabbing the stuff are going to have different build focuses than they will. So he seemed to at least register that, which was good. All right, so that's the softeners. So they'll come through there. I don't know how they'll path across this. This is like I said, folks, experimental. But the zombies should get punted there a little bit. I don't know how much Rick knows about the actual game itself, period. You know, I mean, Rick and Joel are inherently bad at the game. Like if you've seen them play, they just, you know, they're not going to take like the efficient route like most of us who've played for a while are going to. All right, I'm feeling okay about that pathway in. Imagine being bad at your own game. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a thing. All right, which way is that? That's wrong. That's wrong. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't expect people to specialize like we tend to. And everyone who plays video games for years has min-maxed. Like, that's what you do. All right. Okay. I mean, Blonde, I see it in business all the time. It's very common that people are just totally disconnected, so I'm not surprised. All right, how far do I want to put, and do I want to put a... Remember them saying, I mean, I get that, but the reality is that people are going to freaking min-max. That's just the world we live in. You know what, folks? I'm going to do 2 lanes. I was going to do 4, but the more I'm thinking about how I want this design to work, I also want to thin this. The base doesn't, if I do 2 lanes, it doesn't need to be this thick in the center. So we're going to squeeze it in by 1. So we're going to bring this to here. We're going to bring that up to there. We're going to do that. I want to give myself 1 more space to work with, and I'll show you one in a second here. So then I can pull this out to here. Let's just nuke that. Push that over there and nuke that one. Yeah, I mean, Pre-Built, you and I are perfect examples of very different play styles. Like, you're pure questing, and I'm very heavy on the build side. I mean, I'm the person, you know, for reference, folks, who for years, I played a ton of Minecraft and never beat the game because I just built and built and built and built. I wasn't interested in beating the game. It just wasn't a focus for me. And it's not just the fun pimps though. It's also other players that get I don't know. They're not able to see other people's perspectives and don't realize that people have specific ways of playing. Or that people can play differently than them. All right. So what I'm doing, folks, just so you have a sense, we're going to do that there. Yep. We're going to make this look better in a second, but that's going to be the approach there. I'm feeling this now, folks. This is much better. Well, I would actually argue on that one pre-built that the game is built in a fashion that it is able to be easily exploitable slash you can burn through the game fast. There's nothing slowing you down, which I strongly believe is a design flaw in the game itself. I'm just realizing I don't like this. We're going to go down one more. This needs to go like this. And actually, let's go ahead and start getting some design in here. So we're going to flip these ramps upside down like this, because these are going to be little porches. You'll see in a second. So boom, boom, boom. Get rid of that. Okay. Because we'll start to think of how these are going to fit in here. So we're going to have, there's going to be an electric fence there, and there's going to be another one here, but we got to rotate it upside down. Yep, that's correct. Oh, that was right. So those will go like that. But we're going to have these encapsulated because we don't want these available to get munched. So these will have... I'm going to show you some cool tricks here in a second. One of the useful things. So that'll be there. Did I hit that right? Yeah, there and there. So we're going to design this side, and then we're going to copy it and flip it around and place it on the other side. So this is a great way, folks. Anyone who doesn't know how to use the prefab editor, it's super fun if you're prototyping a base. You want to build something fast. I will do this even, you know, if I'm going to do a playthrough and I want to get a sense for like, is this going to work? Yeah, that's exactly it. If the game allows you to do that, then that's not on you. You're not playing it too fast. The game's allowing you to make that, you know. So we need a ramp corner here. Is it that one? Yes. Oh, that was a miss. Boom, like that. Yep, we're looking good here. This is gonna be this is gonna work. Come on. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to put the corner in like that. And then these will look like little kind of outcropping alcoves. This is how we start to, you know, get some character. And I should actually, I'm doing this the dumb way, folks. I haven't built in the prefab editor in a while. The more you do it, the smarter you get about things. And you learn not to build anything that can be duplicated, you know, you duplicate. There's no reason to build a thing twice. So like, I shouldn't be doing anything over here. I should build this on this side and then carry it across. All right, so we're going to do that. That encapsulates that on that side. Now, the one thing that I want is I want plates on the outside of this, and that's going to be a slight problem because I can't put a block there. If physics are enabled, that block is going to fail. I need, and I'm not sure how I want to do it. Because what I want to do is I want to put plates down the front of it, and actually not plates. We're going to put scaffolding plates because that'll give more character. So we're going to go. We're going to do this so that it sits flush. We're going to put a, this is one of my favorite blocks. Where is it? Either the wedge 60 will go here. Actually the wedge, wait. Maybe then let's see how this one looks. We're going to stick this one in here and see. I think I want more of an arch there. I think I did want the wedge 60 to go up to the top. Not that way. There we go. All right. And then in the front of this, what we're going to do is we're going to take something like window trim. And we're just high wind because you won't be able to shoot through your electric fence posts. You'll blow them up. You don't want to do that. So these are not going to be fighting positions here. But you do bring up a good point, which we'll get to in a second. I'm just trying to cover these up because right now these are exposed to cop spit and stuff like that. So I want something to block these. Typically, what is it? A little window trim is the thin one that I like using. Not the poles. They stick out too much. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it under trim? It is. There it is. It's down here. I don't know why I don't find these door 1 meter or the window trim. I think it's the window trim that I like. So we're going to flip this around so it sits like that. And then we're going to use a scaffolding block, which is one of my favorites. It has two paintable surfaces to it. So if you put it like up and down here, it's going to give some good character there. Now I still don't, I don't like that. Now that I see it, I don't like it. All right, let's go back in. And this is how my builds end up taking forever. Because I don't like things that are just slightly off. Window trim, that might work. That might be interesting. Oh no, that's gonna extend beyond. We can't use those. Is it the top that gets? Nope, that's gonna have the same problem. It extends beyond a single block. We got to stick to the window trim, but there's two ways that window trim can rotate. So if you see how that is there. There we no. Is that the long way? That is the long way. Oh, okay. We might be back to pole, folks. Pole might be what I want now. Yep. Okay. And then leave it open on the bottom. See, now that we've done this, we can just do this. Move that in by one. Copy. Control C. And, oh, you know what helps? We didn't go out. We need to go out one more block. Shift G. Hold that down, bring this out, copy G, bring it over. One more here. All right. And so if you know about the prefab editor, you can't actually edit got no nerd pulling here. Hi, when there's so much I don't know. These blocks are persnickety, and you know, you just kind of get used to them after a while. But so I think, yep. So how do I want to do this one? I can do some good old basic security grates. How do I want to get across there? We could do security grates. We could do poles. Security grates are nice because you can shoot through them. We'll start off with that for right now. What's going on, Nanners? All right, so we'll build the whole fighting position here before we flip everything around and do the other side, because there's no point in... All right, so there'll be double electric fences here. They have got to go through 4 blade traps, which God knows what will happen. We'll try to do a test at end of stream and see how it does. And I also don't know how they're going to deal with these. I haven't tried this. The other thing that I wanted to do, that I was thinking of, is as they fall down... we definitely want to copy this whole face. I want to slide them into a center spot. So how much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can start there. So I can bring them in 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. This will work. Okay. Let's start at the bottom, and we're going to start right here. We're going to start with my favorite blocks. The blade. Nice. So these are my favorite. These were added in Alpha 20. The 4-stage ramps are amazing. Let's get the advanced rotation on them. All right. And we're going to take that all the way to the corner here. And then we're going to go up. So that's going to be 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to have another one here. And this will carry across here. And we'll build this once, and we're going to flip it onto the other wall as well. I'll show you in a second. All right, so we did those. Now we can actually copy the same rotation of this one. That saves us the problem of flipping around and finding it. We can raise this up one and hit L. Drop it down there. And actually we can build this whole thing once and just copy it, which I should have done anyway. So we'll do that. So we'll do this. We're going to copy the rotation. We'll bring this up. We'll hit L. I've never tried something like this, so you'll see in a second. You'll see I've got oh, that's freaking ugly. How about we copy rotation there and try that again? There we go. All right, Shift G, hold down, grab that whole chunk. Ka-chunk. We grab that, we copy that. G, and we rotate this out, move this all the way down to the bottom, and Control V. So what I'm thinking is I want to force them down into a single spot on the bottom. And then I want to have dark traps that are shooting from both sides potentially, at least from one side. But I want them to be stuck in a... let's leave... Nope, we don't need those anymore because it's So we're gonna do that. Z, so we'll do this in here and this here. Fill that in real quick. How did I miss that? What did I miss? There we go. And every once in a while, we're in the prefab editor, it just randomly flags paint on like that, which is super irritating, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so now we're gonna grab this side and this side. Bring that down by 1, out by 1. And all right, we want to duplicate that on the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. We're going to hit G. We're going to bring it over here into no man's land. We're going to paste it. We're going to hit X twice. We're going to copy it. We're going to delete it. We're going to roll this back in here. We're going to paste it. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have double blade traps stacked right there. It's really good for prototyping, Rookie. I can't, I can't say enough how awesome it is for tossing stuff together like this. Because a base like this would take, god awful amounts of materials. So we'll put those there. Because those blade traps can shoot right on through those without a problem. And some of this we'll be able to copy and flip, and some of this we won't. So, but that's my idea. So if they fall, you drop them, they're going to hit this wall. It's going to bring them down to this area here. The darts should be the trigger that stopped them. And I'll probably put, yeah, absolutely. We're going to hit a motion sensor. Because you don't want these just firing willy-nilly, because you're just going to waste 1,000,000 darts. And honestly, the darts aren't here to cause damage. The darts are simply here to stop the zombies from going into rage mode. So the idea is they'll fall down, and then they have to turn back around here, climb up these fences, and then cycle back into the mix again. Yeah, I mean, it's freaking awesome. And I kind of want, because I don't want these just to be big, chunky walls here. We've got a lot of diagonals, so I'm almost thinking, how many blocks did I make this? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to start thinking design. All right, there we go. That's 4 and 4. Take that one out as well. Perfect. And then what we're going to do, we're going to give some space for the zombies to get out at the bottom. We're going to use those narrows. We're going to keep, once I start building on a theme, I try to stick to it. All right. Yes. Yes. So there, we'll go 1, copy shape. Wait, I'm doing this backwards, folks. Did it backwards. Kill that. Need the narrow one first. This guy here, advance rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait. 1, 2. Yeah. Nope. This is right. This is right. Copy rotation. Next one up. Copy rotation. Next one up. Copy rotation. Then we copy this block. Copy shape. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that one we just accidentally placed over there. And then we go Shift Z. Oh, no, let's not do that. We hit X. There we go. Shift G. Bring it up. 1, 2. Bring it down. Shift G. Hold that down. Copy G. Now we're going to move the placeholder. Paste it. Now we've got that set. Now we can go Shift G and we're going to extend this out. Copy. And then we're going to go G and we're going to rotate it and we're going to put it right here. We're going to post like that and we're going to hit XX. All right. And our base starts to gain some character here. I don't know if I like that yet, but we'll keep playing with it. So then also same thing, like once I've done this once, I don't need to do it twice. So I can snag this, Control C, G, slide it over, Control V, and boom, just like that, we've got duplicated on the other side. And that gives two methods for the zombies to kind of get back in and go up. So they could take either this path or this one. You could put more ladders on the side here if you really wanted to for shits and giggles. There's no reason why you couldn't. The other thing is you could build this entire thing out of 3D charts. Ooh, You could actually, is it off center? Yes, rookie. Because this is a 2 and that's a 3. That's going to drive you nuts, isn't it? It's going to drive you batshit crazy. All right. Cries. Oh, I'm sorry, rookie. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. Can't unsee. Well, I mean, I'd have to we'd have to do a lot of stuff to change that around. Can't unsee. I just, there's just nothing I can do unless I had this loop out and loop back. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Let's play with it. Let's see if we can help your delicate, sensitivities here. I could do this. I could do this. Would that make oh, actually, I like that. I like that. Oh, man. Once I get to painting, that will be freaking cool. I dig it. I dig it. All right, so we just took this and slid it over by 1. You know what? I'm just here to make you happy. But no, I genuinely like, and I also think of how when I'm going to film this, Highwind, I could actually come up in here if I wanted to make it even more interesting. I could do the gable and have a small point coming down, or I could also use one of these. That would also be interesting. You could do one of these flipped upside down, which I think would be a little bit too drastic. I don't like that. but you could use one of the smaller gables, and I think it would be potentially interesting. Like the pre-built, you say that, but I've seen you build. Like on the TMP server, you built some really good looking shit. So I don't want to hear it, dude. You've absolutely built some good looking stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Yeah, but I mean, what do you think? What do you think I'm doing pre-built? You use the same base every time. Yeah, I never use the same base, but I mean, I think that's part of the difference though. Like your thing when you play 7 Days to Die is that you're fucking good. I'm not. Like I'm borderline. If you want potato gameplay, come watch me. If you want to go see someone who knows what they're doing, watch Pre-Built or Tem. Both of you are way better at the game than I am. You know, I enjoy from a design and a builder's perspective, and I get a lot of joy out of this part of it. You know what? I want. So the fighting position has to be here because they're going to get shocked here. Yeah, I will say Twitch integration has been great for me on this game. I think on my feet way better than I ever did. So that's the thing pre-built though. You start with the box. Like, look at me. This started as a box, but as I go, it'll continue to evolve. Like as I look at this corner bugs me that this is all squared off. So I can do something simple. And also give the zombies a little harder of a time. Cube quarter beveled is one of my favorite shapes. Because we can just come here on the corner here and do this. And all of a sudden everything gets a little bit more interesting. So it gives a rounded kind of facade to the side. Also makes it a little bit easier for the zombies to fall off. Good shit. And I just kind of keep going from there. Here's a question. This doesn't even have to continue going across here. Oh, are you talking about these, Rookie? We're going to get to this. We're not done. You know, we do. Yeah, we're going to get to this. I'm not done. I understand this won't just magically float. I fully understand this. Unfortunately, folks, you have to deal with the way I build, and that's that I'm like a spaz. I move around and I'm like, oh, this, that. It all comes together in the end, but in the interim, it can be kind of ugly. You just got to deal with my crazy brain. True on that. The gable blocks? Oh, were these bothering you? Is that what was bothering you? You know what? I want to mimic this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do that up there. I got you covered, Rook. Pre-built, especially, like, honestly, like, I do this and then I drop it into a world for, you know, the actual Horde battle. It speeds up your things so much. And just being able to, like, say I want a wall and just go boom, make a wall, that alone is a freaking game changer. All right, did I do this dumb? I bet I did. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, this works out well. So I'm neurotic, folks, on redundancy and how I think of things. Not that you need to be, because, good Lord. I mean, every base I build is uber overkill. I'm going to build this to go up against the 720 Horde, but I mean, I almost made it through the 720 on my Twitch stream base, which was shocking, to be honest. Like, I knew that base was not going to make it. It didn't have steel at all. It had a little bit of steel, but very little. But murder house. Ooh. That could be fun. That could be fun for sure. Do I care to make this? I don't care. This is dumb. I was going to segment the two sides so that if they broke through, you could pivot back through. But if they break through, you're fucked. Anyway, like, you're... A vault door is not going to be your fallback savior. Yeah. Now, what we do want to do... Because I do want to, like, I'm big fan of making this one multiplayer focused. So we are going to do that. We're going to have, oh, we don't want powered vault doors here. These are, oh, no. Okay, it was just that block. Got a little excited when I was shooting. Okay, we'll put vault doors on these. Just regular vault doors, not powered. Yeah, the heat-seeking zombies is a little bit wonky, for sure. How do I want to make this fighting position? I make these the same every time. This is one that I definitely am guilty of. It's hard not to use this guy here. The tray here. The rail across the bottom. This I don't know. It's hard not to use the efficient thing. Yeah, with structural design degrees. So this combination here is just, why would you do anything else? There's a few things that you can do on the bottom. Like I did this, I've done this. This has been one of my favorites recently. And then you put just a straight pole on the top. I would love to see them mix up how you deal with this configuration, because I feel like, man, this just is stale. We're gonna keep on keeping on, keep this interesting. We're gonna put a narrow block here. Yeah, yeah, pre-built. This is basically a variation on that same theme. This is basically the same damn thing. And it's like, why do something different? It works. It works brilliantly. There should be narrow corners too, if I remember correctly. It's going to be under here. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Thinking back to TNP feels like, I don't know, light years away. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah, that's a valid point also. That is a valid point also. Yeah, this configuration, I always wonder why when people tell me in 7 Days to Die, they're like, I don't know, how do you build that? I don't have enough resources and like I can't upkeep the base. I'm like, are you not funneling people to a single choke point? Because if you do that, they're only going to beat on a few blocks. Yeah, we're talking about it already, Highwind. It's I had fun with it. And honestly, like I can for serious tell everyone my sanity is much better because of TNP. Rookie, totally not prepared. It was the group of content creators, including Pre-Built, myself. It was led by Pixel Life Gaming. He set up a server and it was Pre-Built, myself, Tem, Primate, More to Me for Life, Gnosis and Daphne, TBF Gaming, Pre-Built. You can chime in with anyone else. There was a bunch of us, lots of really good people, and just having fun, building some crazy shit. Lainey, yes, Lainey. Oh my God, I'd love to do more with Lainey. She is so much freaking fun. Good Lord. I think I want to kill that top one there. I don't like that. Oh, but they can't walk through it. Interesting. Oh, I know what. It's probably the one that I just used down. Oh, I didn't even. You just gave me an idea. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You just. That's a great idea. Is that better than using this? Interesting. So. Yeah, maybe, folks, we might have changed things up. Do we want to do it like that? There we go. Mental Ninja. Yeah, I forgot about Whisker Biscuits. Spange, that's right. I got most of the folks. Interesting. See, I use those on the bottom here. Interesting. Yeah, you know, what's going on, Violet Gray? Yeah, I'm going to go with that because like I like using something different each time. And I've stopped using vault doors here recently just because, you know, just doing something different. And I think y'all know I always do something like this on the top with the sole reason of forcing the zombies off. you don't want to leave them the option. Oh, actually, where was that? Go back. Can I get away with that? I like that. Can you make a proper melee swing or do you clip it? I don't know. Easy peasy. Violet Gray, I have not done a YouTube stream in a very long time. I've been streaming over on Twitch, and for one, I just need to retest all my assets because I moved over to a new PC. And I was already building tonight and was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hang out and join folks, have a drink, chill with y'all. Yeah, it's been a while. So I've been doing this a little bit on Twitch. So when I do content that I know I'm going to produce, you know, so this is going to be a Horde base. I'm going to do a video on this hopefully tomorrow if I get through the building portion tonight. So I'll drop this on Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. But rather than just like sitting here by myself building it, I kind of like having the company of hanging out with y'all and letting you ask questions about what I'm doing or potentially learning. And so it's just more fun for me than just kind of quietly going at it. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna change. Man, if you could only put a gargoyle. Well, I'm actually starting to think multiplayer now. And we're gonna reverse my thought of before. Yep, like that. Yeah, Leo, talk away. I mean, what you got? Hit me up with your questions or thoughts, feelings, emotions. I'm here for you. This is an open forum. I'm just, like I said, I'm just chilling and building shit, and I'm just here to hang out. So if you've got thoughts, questions, feelings, emotions, whatever, drop them in. I mean, I can't promise I'm going to do anything about it, but I'm here to listen. What's the new rig specs? This thing, man, I don't have my other camera set up right now, or else I'd show it to you, Shaq, because it's gorgeous. I'm so proud of this thing. So this is running on an AM5 frame with a 7900 X3D, 64 gigs of 6000 megahertz RAM, DDR5, a 4090. What else? What else is in there? So will it run Horde? It does run Horde Nights in double digits, folks. This thing is a chonkin' monster. And Raven's gonna work. So Raven helped build, and the old rig is right next to me. So I took pieces and I split them between the two. And the old rig is used for, if you've seen any of my new videos, Shaq, it's almost identical to Thames. Tem and I were comparing, and almost point for point, it looks like the same rig, other than he's Intel and I went AMD. Yeah. The new doors. Oh my God. Did everyone see the new vault doors? The double vault doors? Because those look so freaking sexy. The game looks like CGI with that type of rig. It's crazy how smooth it is. I mean, I'm sitting at 130, 140 frames easy. Obviously, I mean, there's nothing taxing it. So, and 144 is going to be the cap because of my monitor. Because I only have 144 hertz. Yes, those new doors are so good. They're so good. I want a little fighting position up here though. I want, and I wanted rails. Sorry. I get distracted by the computer nerdery talk. You know, it's the techno porn. I'm running a 4090. And just for the record, anyone who says the 4090 is overkill, it has nothing to do with 7 Days to Die. I understand that 7 Days to Die is totally bottlenecked via the CPU. It is 100% for me to be able to process things faster in DaVinci Resolve, because the processing speed on a 4090 on DaVinci is bonkers. My render speeds and things like that. Anyone who does video on editing will understand that, but yeah, double-digit Horde Nights is the dream, baby. that's where we've set the bar. You know, like for me, 20 or 30 frames on Horde Night, that's freaking dreamy. That's chef's kiss. I want diagonal rails is what I want. Is it catwalk? I think that's what we want. You know, we set the bar pretty small here, folks, but we're still here playing this game though. We're still playing it, man. So clearly we still have some love in our hearts for it. If not a lot of frustration, which I also get. I do need a drink run. I'm going to do that in a second here and do a quick bio run. I don't have any. We'll try this. You know what? I'm not going to lie, pre-built. I've thought about it myself. I have so thought about like pulling a small business loan and competing, because I could do it. Totally could. I have the business chops. The thought's been there. Just gonna leave it at that. You cannot compare what Subquake has done. Subquake doesn't have to think about the modability and the base infrastructure. Don't get me wrong. I love everything that he's done. But what he's doing is a different animal. So, yeah, there's some additional thought that would have to go in there. But man, I would definitely steal him in a heartbeat if I was going to do something like that. His brain is, the way he's thought through progression is just so good. Pre-built, have you done Undead Legacy at all yet? Like, have you tried, like, I don't think you've done a series or anything like that on it. Have you played though at all? There we go. Oh, we went too far, folks. We went too far. There we go. Yeah. So I think pre-build, if you played it on like just a sometime, do it just for fun. Like not. I as I saying this, I'm like, pre-build is not gonna play 7 Days to Die just for fun. And I laugh at that because we all feel this. It's just too much. Oh, I like this. See, oh, did I do that wrong? Okay, that one's wrong. That's gonna bug the shit out of me. Well, so Violet Gray, the whole thing is like, as creators, we play this game so damn much, and it's hard to even imagine playing it in your free time because you're just so sick of it. All right, that one matches up square enough. I just can't help. Okay, those are good. That's good. You're not going to notice at distance, but that gives you a second fighting position. So you got one downstairs, you've got one upstairs here. You're going to have another fighting position over here where you're going to shoot them as they're coming up. Yeah, I mean, you just, folks, it's a lot. For those of us, I mean, I'm playing this game 40, 50, 60 hours a week on top of my day job. So honestly, like, I play anything other than this. Yeah. All right, folks. Hey, I'm gonna hit a beverage run, and I gotta go to the restroom. I gotta hit the pisser. I don't know if any of my commercials will work on here. I'm gonna hit a button and see if it works. If not, I'll hit the be right back screen. But I'm gonna try to hit this button. It's probably gonna fail. We'll see what happens. So you're saying there's no way to earn our trust? Now you got me thinking. Maybe, but you're gonna need that ride that I mentioned. Get that and I'll see what I can do. So it looks like everything is hinging on us getting a hold of a vehicle, but in the short term for tonight, we're hunting chickens, folks. We need just one last chicken to put together a chicken coop, and this guy is not getting away. I will not be denied my mini egg factory. Get back here, you little mega crush addict. Haha, out of steam? Gotcha. I see your friend over there, and I'm tempted to go chasing after him, but we're just gonna head back home. Ideally, this is a quick in and out job, and even more ideally, we'll come across a motorcycle engine. Here we are at the end loot, but I know there's still one little puppy over there waiting for us. Let's see if we can get him before he gets us. Hey folks, that's from my most recent episode of The Collector. I figured I'd give you something different to do while you're just hanging out waiting for me to get back from wherever the hell I went. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes you need a beer, sometimes you need to run away from your desk. So I figured this was better than just leaving you with a boring blank screen and a countdown. So that's all I got. All right, let's get back into the game. Okay, so it's not the most recent one. It's been a little bit longer. There's been a few episodes since then. But yeah, we'll jump back in. But did the audio actually work and stuff for that? Because it's pretty shocking, quite honestly, if it did. Oh, man. All right, let's jump in. Holy shit. It actually worked. Volume and everything. Crazy town. I love the Collector series, folks. I apologize to anyone who's been watching that. That is just going to have to wait until the Alpha 21. I need some advice about stopping cheating. How do you go back? I'm not sure I follow, but tell me more, Leo. You know, also let's just get ourselves some daylight. You can't. All right, so I think this position is mostly good here. We do have to figure out how this floating area here is going to work. I don't know, pre-built. I toggle back and forth. Now, might need to give this game the sack. I do go back and forth. Like, so the, for my Twitch streams, for example, I don't resource gather. I will fast forward the game a few days in between streams, and I don't have anything to prove, folks. I've played this game enough. Yeah. I will give myself some resources and be like, yeah, I spent some time off stream doing some shit, and I'll just port myself some stuff in, and it's more for just, I don't have time. Straight up feasibility of time. See, the justification starts. It does. Hey man, when you are putting in the hours that we are, the addict. I want to think of how I do this. I want this interesting. You know what? I want to use the 3D trusses here. Partially because this will give immunity to the cops. Oh no! Nope. Sorry, Blade Trap. We just nuked the, nope, that's, God bless. Well, let's be honest. You got to make backups because it could corrupt at any point in time, and then you're just going to cry. I mean, yeah, I was about to say plenty of people have seen me die. I don't like cheating things that make the game feel cheap. And I'm happy to die on stream. I'm not sure if you were talking about pre-built or me there. I've definitely died on stream a lot. A lot. How do I want to connect this? I want something interesting. So here's so Highwind, here's the interesting part of how I write that in. That first death that I had in the collector series was not intended. It was not planned. I had a plan for when I died that I was going to execute. I didn't think it was going to be that fast. That death was unexpected. But early game Undead Legacy can be freaking brutal. That one caught me by surprise, and I was like, well, I guess we're executing the story plot now. So for anyone who doesn't know, and like if you've watched the Undead Legacy series that I do, the collector, what I do is I record the episode. And honestly, the only time that I will re-record an episode, if I record and I feel like it was boring, this is the reason I do backups. If I record an episode and it was just boring and nothing interesting happened, there were no threats of death. There was, I don't know. It just, I'll record it and then I'll look at it and say, does anyone want to watch this? Can I make this interesting enough for someone to watch? And if I feel like it's just garbage, then I delete it and I replay it. And I actually look forward to those rough points where my gameplay is a shit show and I'm making bad decisions, because I think it's more human and more interesting for people to watch that than me just perfectly wrecking everything. But, you know, ooh, I got ideas. Okay. Pipes. We're going in here. Mm-hmm. I feel you, pre-built. And honestly, like, I have a hard time, honestly, to be perfectly honest with folks. I don't enjoy episodic content myself. Even from content creators that I love, like Tem does amazing work, but that doesn't mean it's what I want to watch in my spare time. So okay, here's a question. Will that can I look? See, I'm afraid if I do stability active, will everything come crashing down? That's the question. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, that looked super questionable. I had to wonder though, Blonde, because I had ideas with this. I did not expect that to work. Okay. We got answers to this though. All right. So it's everything's fine. Did you and Tem AI artwork for... Yeah, I mean, pre-built, you're bonkers. Your skill set is oh fuck! Oh, I forgot I still had. God damn it! Turn off physics active. Fuck my life. Hey folks, don't build with physics active. It's dumb. That's okay. It wasn't hard to build. You know, this just goes to show this happens to the best of us who do this all the time. We screw up even with... Did you say before then? No, it's okay though. It is a-okay. I know exactly what I did. Everything's fine. All right, we're going to come... Big ops. I mean, this happens all the freaking time. This is why content takes a while. Oops. Undoing the POI editor. There is, but I don't know that it will totally bring back all... I'm going to try. Yeah, it doesn't bring back shit like that. Valid point though. I had to try it after you mentioned it. I was like, ooh, can I bring that back? That'd be cool. No, like I said, there is an undo button, but when you have physics active, that's a different animal. So, all right, we'll rebuild our scaffolding here. All right, so back to 3D truss. We'll bring that back up. Take that off. One more there. Yep. I apologize for you having to do the real life stuff, but I get it. Hate that real life stuff. Trying to, you know, get to the point where I don't have to do as much of that anymore, but we all got to do it sometimes, right? You know, Jawoodle's killing corridor is still the basis for every base out there. I mean, he just named it, but lots of us have been using that same structure for freaking ages. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we get that one piece that I like there, the diagonal one, which is right. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. All right. Where is... Why can I never find this part when I want to? And why can't I remember what it's called? The wedge tip fool. Wedge tip fool. Okay. That's the critter right there. All right, we're back on track. One there. That one there. Boom, boom. Right here. Same thing here. One there. And then we're going to take this. We're going to put on the cube corner beveled right there in the corner. We'll get to that in a second. And we'll bring this one down. Boom, boom. This one down. That's going to fill there. Boom, boom. We're almost back to where we were. Not too bad. Okay. We've recovered, folks. We're good. All right. So we are going to have to How much did I pay for this game? I don't know. I paid like $20 for it 7 years ago. Yeah, the only reason I ever picked this game up is because my mod and my server admin, pretty good. No, absolutely freaking bonkers value. My server admin and primary mod dude of awesome runs a LAN day a few times a year, and we did 7 Days to Die for LAN day, and everyone hated it. And then I played it a bunch afterwards, and whine is a strong word. There's some legit frustration, which I get. After a while, it does start to hit a ridiculous level. All right, we're going to try this. This is going to be... I had this idea before. I have not played the Wild Wild Mess, the Wild Wild Mess mod, the Wild Wild West mod. I haven't had a chance. It's, you know, I know I think Tem did it on stream, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not, the game is not perfect, folks. It's not, and, but bang for your buck, it's stupid amounts of fun. Rethinking this. See, I don't, now I'm thinking about the aesthetics of this. That goes there. That goes there. Can I go here and not disturb that? I do mean to tell you 7 Days to Die is a perfect game. 0 bugs, none. And you get to meet other crazy people. I mean, I love my community. I've got folks on here that I interact with that, you know, I consider my friends. My mods are amazing. I met some really good folks. I met, you know, Tem and other folks, all the other creators, Pre-Built, and a bunch of the other folks from a content creator space. You know, lots of folks with, you know, similar mindsets and across the globe, and I don't know. Just lots of really good shit, folks. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I wonder if that not 4, 5, I don't know, 6. D6, 6-way, that guy. Will that work there and will it look okay? That's kind of okay. Well, shitbags. That's not quite what I wanted. Oh, you know what? No. We go this way. We go this way. We go this way. I love how the I mean, streamers and content creators, like, we are all just, we're a hot mess, folks. Anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. I've watched a lot of Cage in my time too. Yep. I have watched a lot of Cage. I have learned a lot from a lot of the obsessive compulsive. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, and one of these. Called out. Or did we go straight into this? We went straight into one of these, I think, on this side. And folks, if you're ever building shit like this, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I want it to be interesting looking when I get done. So all this is overkill. None of this does anything for the actual gameplay ability of this. It just makes the base not look boring. We're still red. I was hoping I could get away with that. Yeah, saving's not a bad idea. We should shoot that. Okay, we've got kind of a format that we use. Just need some cops spit. But the cops won't spit up there and they'll spit through this. That's part of the thing. Vultures don't do anything. So the cop spit will fly through the trusses. The cop spit is considered projectile damage, so it can't damage these blocks. Period. That's the magic of the 3D truss block. It can hit these, the pillars, but it won't hit the 3D trusses here. They are annoying, but they're, I don't know. Too many people spend a lot of time worrying about vultures. They don't do much damage wise. You know what? We are going to keep with this theme. They do psychological damage. Oh, that's ugly. I don't want that. I want it to go one over. Let's, okay, get rid of this. Get rid of the show stability for a second. Shift Z, that one. Okay, let's copy J, slide it this way once. We're going to experiment. Gravity is still off. I haven't turned gravity back on because I'm afraid to. I have not forgotten that one. Oh, this is starting to look cool though. Oh, look at that shit turning yellow. No, so physics isn't active. Okay, okay. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting really close. Oh, it's still red. We're not quite there. You know what? Let's see. No, we don't want to put anything here because everything, this is going to be a shooting lane right here. I don't want to disturb that. You know what? I know the answer. And it should have been more obvious to me. What if we slide that one over just one? That little change isn't enough. Violet Gray, thanks for dropping in and hanging out. Go get some good naps. I appreciate y'all hanging out here and just like understanding that I'm just sticking around and experimenting. You know, we're going to do the same thing. This doesn't need to be this far out. It doesn't serve any benefit. So we're going to bring it down here like this. We're going to, this is the other really nice thing about working in creative is, you can test things like this. Vance, I mean, I can put one together. I will, it won't be anytime soon. And in the short time, I will highly recommend, Leo, absolutely. I'm going to make this. So this is my video for next week. This is going to be my Horde base breakdown video for next week. So if I don't get it tonight, you're going to see a Horde go through this. Absolutely. Okay, these are down to orange, which I can't remember if that is totally hosed or not. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Folks, we've forgotten the obvious, the most obvious, simple, freaking stupidly simple answer to this. Why didn't I do this? It was an aesthetic thing. There was a thing in my head. That I wanted. This is just going to make more sense. And down we go. You know, I appreciate just people enjoying the content. I do this for fun. I hope to make this a career eventually, but I got a ways to go, and I accept that. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting close. Do we think that orange is going to support? Is that one stable? I don't know. Just is that like, this is problematic. These two at the bottom are problematic. I'm going to have to duplicate what I did at the bottom. So this is going to have to be replicated by one of these, unfortunately. We'll copy that. So we'll grab that. We're going to copy that one. Nope. The top one. There we go. Advanced rotate. Same thing. We'll shoot out the bottom one here. And we'll grab... Oh, that's right. It was just basic pole. All right. So those will be good now. Boom. Those are fixed. We are going to take this last block out here. And we are going to do that. Oh, that was ugly. Did we really do that? Okay. All right. And then one of these. And then copy and rotate. Do I need to get rid of it for... Is that better? Are you okay now? Got to make sure that you're not twitching over there. Here to help. All right. I think... Okay, we're over to orange. Okay. I think that's all stable now. Oh, you know what? You know what we're missing? We're missing that, and that. Wiring is going to be a little bit ugly for this. Nothing we can do about that. But they shouldn't be shooting up, so they won't hit those relays. Should I turn physics active on? I should save it first. It's been saved. Physics active. Closet groupies. They're good friends at this point in time, Leo. They're good peeps. They're good peeps who keep me sane. I keep them sane from time to time. Let's see. Let's recalc stability one more time. Physics active. All right, nothing's falling down, so that's good. Mutual sanity boost. Okay, let's turn this off because I hate viewing this. Oh man, it looks cool though. Just wait till I paint this shit, folks. I won't lie though, like the idea of cops blowing up or demos blowing up is a little scary. Okay, cool. It's coming together. We're gonna duplicate this on the other side and start to get some bigger chunks of progress done. So we'll copy that. We'll copy to there. We're gonna take it out one here. We're gonna bring it up a few. There we go. Now part of this is going to be borked. That part we'll have to delete. So we're going to pull this all the way out to here. We're going to paste it. That looks right. Double rotate. Copy. Delete. Bring it all the way back to here and paste. And see, this is where the magic comes in. You see, we just, boom. We got all that shit copied to the other side without having to do a whole bunch of work. Oh, this is going to be a fun base, folks. The Horde Night in this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, folks. And then same thing. We got to simplify this. So let's get rid of that. We need copy that shape. And boom, boom, boom. So that's how they're going to come across. And then same thing. We're going to grab Shift Z. Oops, nope, Shift Z, nope. Delete, Shift Z. And all the way down to here, Z. And we're going to copy that whole chunk there. Control C, copy. Hold down G, slide it across. Control V, and boom. Duplicate it. Rookie keeps me alive because Rookie cares. Rookie's my one mod that doesn't always murder me. That's right. And yeah, the wiring for this is going to be interesting. We'll figure that out once we get it into an actual map. How far did we go with this one? We took it 1, 2, 1, 2. We took it that far. Z, Z, L. Echo's picking favorites. Well, favorites is a strong way of putting it. There are some mods that like to murder me a lot. They find great joy in the murder of the Echo. Some of them might be some of my close friends. All right. Okay. We're starting to come together. Some good, some evil, some chaotic, some, yeah. We are a mixed group for sure. Mm-hmm. Gotta think of this. Let me just look at shapes for a second. Had some more ideas. Pre-built is evil. Is he though? Is pre-built evil? I don't know. Yee. He's like, as a matter of fact, I am. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. I like that. I like that. I think that's good. Okay, I'm just, if I'm from here, I can shoot all the way across there. Got a crazy idea here, folks. Yep, I like it. I like this. Oh, through here, blonde? We'll get to that. We're not there yet. We'll deal with it in a second. I got other things to work on first. So we're gonna come over here. I want to test a thing. I've got an idea. Do all the things at one time. Oh my god, my brain's exploding. No, we'll get there. Are you talking about the Undead Legacy base, Rookie? Because I just keep seeing screen stuff come through, and I do. Oh no, there's definitely going to be a chopper pad to get in here, but I also kind of want a car path in here. So, all right, inside corner. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. and basic ramp. So here, there's a reason for this, folks. I'm not crazy. So one of my thoughts was, if I'm over here, and first off, let's make sure that we've got some defensive stuff. So we'll probably put another narrow in here because I like these. But here's the thing. If I'm here, can I? Yeah. See that, folks? That is forward thinking. Gives you a nice, gorgeous place to hut grenades from here. Just let them just hang right over there. It's perfect. That's a banger. We can also through here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll put some put hatches, vault hatches maybe. Oh wait, we're in the wrong menu. There we go. Vault hatch. We can do this 3. Helps if you grab it. Hey folks, I appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. This is like, I literally just tossed this together for shits and giggles, because I was going to do this anyway. So I definitely appreciate everyone hanging out. All right. So that's convenient just for giving yourself some reprieve. And honestly, what I might do is wire those all up to a switch so it's even easier. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. And it'll look better too. Let's do it the other way. Damn it. I knew I was going to do that. So we'll do it this way, and we're going to do powered ones, because when we get into the real world and wire shit up, we'll deal with it. Advanced rotation. All right, so boom, boom, boom. And then we'll have a switch on the wall, which we will put probably like up here, and have that wired to all 3 of those. That way we can open up all 3 of those, and then you can hut grenades and shoot and all that good stuff. Okay. What else do we have to do here? We've got a... We have to get up to this next level, so we'll have to figure this out at some point in time. So we're going to have this next level here, so we're going to do that. Except for I don't like how... Well, it depends. It depends on how we're going to do lighting in here. We'll figure that out. Yes, cop speed protection has been fixed. We've got electrical fences across here. We're going to have to replicate this on this side. There's no way to copy this and instantly do that, unfortunately. And by the way, anyone who's come in here late, who hasn't been here the whole time, if you've got questions on Alpha 21 or what I'm doing here, feel free to just hit me up in chat. I'm here to hang out and engage and answer questions, do whatever's. Just hanging out while I am also building. Okay. Copy that one. We're going to slide it over. Pre-built brand new. He don't know nothing about no 7 days to die. What's this 7 days to die stuff y'all talking about? Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then one of these on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna shift. We're copying and pasting where I can. This is where it gets a little bit crisnippity. All right, so here's an example. Okay, so that'll go there. Copy G. This is where it gets tricky. You got to figure out. Oh, damn! Every once in a while, that happens. Sometimes when you're doing this, you will get a section that you try to copy and it will just disappear. You're not going to get stricter mods out of me. Chat is out of control. All right, post that one. XX, copy, delete. Roll that back over to here. And I think it's one over. And paste. Boom. I don't know if you heard me before pre-built, but Gnosis is the one who's I probably learned a ton of this from him. He did like a dummy series on the prefab editor, and it was a huge help. It was really good shit. That was a like just massive help for me. So I learned quite a bit there. And the rest I've just all learned from doing. It's still good for Alpha 20. It's still the best thing out there. Some of the stuff is is changed a little bit pre-built, but it's still, no one else has done anything to the extent that he did. Oh man, this is, folks, when I get to painting this, it is such a huge difference once you paint bases like this. It's crazy. It's crazy and a lot of fun. Also copy that. You know, I do wish in the YouTube world we had better things like, you know, the rating concept that you have in Twitch. It's a huge thing that I've been really enjoying on the Twitch side of the house that we don't have over here. Maybe one day. YouTube's still trying to figure it out a lot. Perfect. And slide that one right there. One more of these right here. I have to think about, I might use some of the same tower spires. No, that was my Windows saying it did something. You're not crazy. Leo, I don't mind one way or the other. Like I said, I'm just here hanging out. I do plenty of the integration streams and whatnot. This one was meant to just be a chill, build some shit, and if people want to show up, that's cool, and if they don't, that is also cool. Sometimes it's just nice to have y'all hanging out here while I'm doing the shit. And honestly, like, I can't wait to test this thing out and see how it does. I'm very curious. Let's check stability here real quick. Recalc. Things are looking okay. I got to get the other side. All right. Kill the stability. Let's get those ones set up on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Skip that one. Go to that one. Then we want these. Copy that shape. Copy that rotation. One there. One there. Same thing here. It's that one there, so it's going to be here. Is it 1 over? 1, 2. Yep, I messed that one up. That one was wrong. So there. 1, 2. Yep. So hopefully folks have learned something from this, whether it's prefab editor shenanigans or some type of base design. But I mean, I can watch people build for hours. I enjoy crazy shit like this. I like watching other people's thought process and how their brain works when they're building, because we all build very differently. All right, so 4 blade traps on each of the paths. The whole idea is these will end up being switchable lanes, so you can force the zombies to either side. In theory, I have no idea how the pathing's going to work. It could be a shit show, or it'll work. Either way, I'll be amused. So the checkerboard is ground floor. When you're in the prefab editor, the checkerboard, you can actually turn it on and off. So if you come over here and I say show ground level, I can remove it or I can show it. It's very important because this is a prefab. So when I choose to place it in the world, this is where ground will appear when I place it. And that's very important for understanding, you know, just how it spawns into the world. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, we put I still build Fubar's tried and true box base with, yeah, I mean, electrical fences are still broken. They're so good. Electrical fences are just like such a huge shutdown. Oh, that's not going to affect functionality, but I just can't handle lack of symmetry. I don't push F1. F1's good for you. F1's how you get those really sexy screenshots that we get sometimes. Pre-build is often lying. Judgment is questionable at best. All right, we got that there. We got that there. I knew it. Okay. I think we've got symmetry on the two sides. Yep. We're looking good. And I'll change some of the blocks too once I start painting. That's the other aspect of this that I haven't gotten to. All right, so we've got 2 levels of... Oh man, pre-built's killed me enough that I don't mind throwing some shots. It's okay. It's all love. I had an idea when I built this base, and I want to stick to that original aesthetic idea. So first off, we're going to extend this out for now. We'll delete some of this afterwards. But I want to keep my original idea that I had. And that's that I wanted a diamond, or not a diamond, a triangular shaped base at the back end of this. I don't know how I'm going to get into the base. I want to be able to, like, so I've got several criteria when I build a base. I want to have a crafting area. Like, pre-built and I are very different in this one. Pre-built typically likes to have his crafting and his Horde base separate. I like all my eggs in one basket. I like to risk it for the biscuit. Just, it's more fun for me. I also like to have my crafting base basically have the same, basically be able to utilize the defenses of my Horde base. It makes it easier, so I don't have to think about things. But I wanted to pull this out. How are we going to do this? Yeah, we want to pull this up to here for sure. Actually, this is, oof, nope. That's going to go to there. And we're going to do this one to here, except for we're going to shift G that one because, nope, I don't want to cover over those because we need to be able to shoot through those. And we need to see through the one. So we're going to go there. Oops, we messed up down here too. Let's get that. Okay. Kind of has that, what's it called? Aqueduct type of feel there. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, that's good. So that means when they fall down here, they're going to siphon, break their legs, have to either go there or circle back around there. Either of those are good options. We need some lighting. We're going to have to, there's going to have to be some spotlights that happen in here, but we can't do that until we get in out of the prefab. You can't do any electrical wiring in prefab. That's your one big drawback. That was the crunch ouchie. It was the crunch ouchie. You were spot on there. All right, we're gonna go out this far. I think that's what I wanted to do. Nope, one more. So 2. Yeah, we'll do that. 2. And then I wanted this back portion of the base to be the crafting area, but I wanted something different. So we're actually going to pull up the ramp. Just basic ramp block. True. Valid option. What is going on here? Well, we're about to build the back end of the base where the actual crafting area is. That's what's going on. So we're going to do some of that. I don't know why we missed the bottom section there. Shift G down. And then Shift G, and then we're going to go out and back. We're going to copy it. Then we're going to, oh, nope, that was the wrong one. To that, oh, nope, to that way. To this way. We're going to copy that. Okay. Are we going to make the crafting on this level or this level? We'll make it on this level. One, two, 1, 2, paste. See, this is where it becomes powerful because you don't have to redo all your walls like this. Question is do I want to pull that out to a full point? We're going to put the helipad. We're going to have a landing pad on the top level. We'll have it come in flush across here. God, this will be a bigger base. Do I want to pull it out to here? Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Yeah, every base deserves a garden. Vance knows this. Leo, true statement. My flying skills are renowned. Everyone knows. I got mad flying skills. You don't even know. Missing one of the poles in the front section. Am I? No, I mean, I don't have one here, but that was not, I guess I could put one there. That was not a miss. I just chose not to put it there, but we could do that. Stop moving. Oh God. Blonde's like, I can't take it. What are you doing? Can I rotate this one? Can I do this? Yeah, let's do that. We can rotate that. We can steal this whole side. Front face of the base for this. Oh, yes. Yes, right there. I see it. We'll get that in a second. Nice catch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good freaking catch. Oh, we messed up one of those, but that's fine. Post. Can I? Yes. Yes. Yes, I can. Copy JX. All right, let's pull that to there. It's going to delete the... Razzle, how are you doing, buddy? I miss you, and I know your work stuff has been like just killing you. Are you getting a breather? I hope so, because new jobs are awesome and whatnot, but you gotta be able to get that moment of reprieve. Pulls out grenade. Okay, this is close to my... I just like to say, like... where is this? So I had an initial plan, folks. I'm just saying. This. I'm not crazy. This is still working out how I thought. I have rough sketches in my head and try to execute to the best, but looks like a cabin. I guess so. On paper. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I totally get that. I think part of it is that you're not in my head, and when I draw, like there's a lot left unspoken. I know what I'm trying to get across, but it's not always easy for me to explain the crazy, you know, what's going on in Eko's head, which is probably good for you because there's nothing good going on in my head. It's all bad. It's all a hot mess. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Razzle. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what else to say. We miss you. So for folks here, Razzle's one of my mods. He's awesome, and he just got an awesome new job. New jobs are tough, though. New jobs, new expectations. It's always tricky. Mm-hmm. Okay. So here, I'm just realizing a problem with all of this. Counseling session? No, bye. I certainly shouldn't be counseling anyone. All right. That's where it starts pivoting out. This is important because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Damn. All right, we're going to have to figure out how to deal with this. So we don't want the folks coming across here to have access to the base back here. Starting there, maybe? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Got it. How many across this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. So this is where we beg, borrow, and steal, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shift Z. And we're going to take this down. Shift Z 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. We're going to rotate this out here. We're going to take this out over to here into the middle of nowhere. Waffle block. We haven't used the waffle block yet. We're going to copy that in that configuration. Then we're going to delete it. Then we're going to move that copied space back over to here. G, move it here and up. And back. But I need the plan, Echo. I don't have a plan. That's the challenge of me building. I never have a plan. I just start building and shit happens. What's going on, Mr. Barbecue? What up? Happy Saturday. That's what's up. We're just building and hanging out and having a good time and answering questions. It's got to be downloadable structure. So Leo, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, damn. No shit. Shit. Control Z. Can we Control Z that? Damn it. So all of my bases are available via my Patreon. That was the easiest way I could make them available to folks. So at the $5 a month level, all my bases are available. And you get to find out about all the crazy shit I'm doing behind scenes and stuff like that. So this is actually like trying to get back to I was releasing bases on a more regular basis. And I'm trying to get back to that because partially I just enjoy making bases. But I also want to, live up to what I believe my responsibility is for my Patreon crew of giving them good content. So that's fine. If you can't, you can't. I've got 3 kids. One's in college. So I get it. It ain't for everyone, but I'm trying to make a living out of this. So I'm basically working 2 jobs right now. So you don't have to. Hanging out's free. Watching's free. You can learn from what I'm doing here, but downloading takes me time, and I gotta do work to make it all come together. And I don't expect anyone to have to pay monies. I fully get it. A big fan of not expecting anyone to owe me anything, and I'm thankful and appreciative when people have the funds to support, and when they don't, you know, that's life, man. We're all just trying to get by. I totally get that. Oh man, it's already after midnight here. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, so I should finish this off tomorrow morning. I'm probably gonna get some sleeps here. I'm gonna spin us back out here. Let's come in close. So first off, thank you everyone who's hung out tonight. I really appreciate it. I know what it's like when they ask for that damn ice cream. Trust me. Sleep weird. Well, Rookie, I also got to get some downtime. I take a break from the 7 days for the last couple hours before I go to sleep. I got to watch some anime before I go to sleep. And I might play a little bit of Apex because I like to get punished by 12-year-olds who are better at the game than I am. Mr. Wilkins, hey, yeah, thanks for hanging out. If folks are interested, I'll start doing this more often. I was telling my community earlier, the folks who were here earlier, I'm going to try to do 1 base a week. Partially because I want to get more out to my Patreon crew. When I first started doing Patreon, I was really nervous about it. I wanted to make sure that I was providing value back. And so I want to get back to that. I kind of fell down on that promise. So, and I've been doing some of these over on Twitch, just so folks know. You can follow me on Twitch as well. I do a lot of different games there, but I do 7 Days to Die integration streams over there because I have to. Yeah, Leo and Mr. Wilkins and all the new folks here who are hanging out tonight. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Soul Eater, if you're still here. I missed your comment earlier. I'm normally pretty good about catching comments, but I missed that one up there. But yeah, thanks for everyone hanging out. I genuinely appreciate everyone. And yeah, I've got a couple more shorts coming out tomorrow. If y'all are interested in what's going on with Alpha 21, please drop me a sub. I stay up all night after the dev streams and I drop a summary of the 3-hour hot mess that are the dev streams the morning after, so that everyone can consume those. And otherwise, I do a lot of base building stuff. That's my big thing in 7 days. Lots of crazy base design, and I'll keep doing that once Alpha 21 comes out. But all right, folks, have a great night. Thank you again, and take care, and I will see y'all on the next one. Now I've got to figure out how to turn off the damn stream on YouTube because I'm so used to Twitch at this stage. So let's do it over here. Organizing the unorganized. Thanks. Much love to my community. Take care, everyone. Good night. I'll see you soon. Be good.